Welcome to Techno Squad, where we keep you up to date and in the know about all things tech. And today is no different.
Shanice, I'm bored. I've read all my books twice and ruled everything thrice.
Don't worry, Hack, I've got you. Today's episode is all about finding fun and exciting ways to keep our squad entertained during the holidays or any other time boredom strikes.
You've got my attention.
I thought I would. I have been searching the Googles, scouring the databases, and we've even sent the squad out to find only the best and most exciting tech-inspired activities. Let's take a look. First up, we head to some exciting tech entertainment spots. Then we test you with a mind-bending brain teaser. We meet Perfect Zikhali. And we get creative in the tech lab. Heck, have you heard of 3D technology?
Have I heard of 3D technology? 3D technology
Whoa,
is the...
you don't need to explain. I just wanted to tell you about this really awesome place that Amir and I visited that uses 3D technology to create a glow-in-the-dark mini golf adventure. It's called Glowing Rooms, and it's one of those things that you should rather see. Take a look.
Hey Techno Squad, what's up? Now you guys are probably already into your December school holidays, and like me, you might be running out of things to do. So today, we're here to check out the awesome glowing rooms. I can't wait.
Glowing Rooms offers a fun take on the traditional mini golf, using glow-in-the-dark gear as well as some specialized 3D technology.
Okay, welcome to Glowing Rooms, and it's a 3D putt-putt course. Play with your glasses on, it's a more challenging game. Okay, enjoy the course, take your time, don't rush it. Okay.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Glowing Rooms is a 3D putt-putt course. It's done under UV light with UV paint. The two together makes light. There's no natural light in Glowing Rooms.
Yes.
Everyone can play putt-putt. Our youngest player was a year old. Our oldest player was 96. And play with your children. It's a fantastic experience.
Unlike the traditional 3D process that requires two images, Glowing Rooms is using imported 3D glasses that create striking 3D images.
This mini golf, this course, is completely different. It looks flat, but put the glasses on and it's all different. It's all, the depth comes into play. It's like playing on a spaceship.
Hey!
Hi.
How's it going?
Not so well.
Let's try again. Once Shanice and Amir got started, it was on. And with the 3D glasses on, it was a little bit harder than they expected.
Wow.
So, when Amir and I first walked into Glow Rooms, I was like super shocked because it was like we were in a different world, like we were transported to a different world. And yeah, I was kind of a little bit disoriented at first because, you know, everything is like 3D, like this.
Using the 3D glasses definitely made a big difference in terms of how the room seemed. With the glasses, everything was 3D and it was a little like I was a little disoriented with it. Everything was a little wobbly and stuff like that. And then without it, it was just plain. So I actually prefer having the glasses on. It's more challenging and more fun.
Whoa! What? What is this?
I have no idea.
It looks like the movie. So I must say that it was super different to playing normal mini golf, for example. It was challenging, definitely, because once you have the glasses on, everything is just like I mentioned, three-dimensional. So you really have to focus, and it just makes it like all the more fun and interesting. Final hole, Amir.
I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, you really? Let's see. Hey, this is quite difficult, I must say.
I would encourage people to come here, but I will also tell them that it is very difficult and can be frustrating at times because, like I said, you lose your perception and the depth and your sense of, you know, balance and stuff like that.
Oh, well done! Yes! It's so much fun, it's exciting, it's challenging, and yeah, it's next level because like I said, you need these 3D goggles to get transported.
But I want to tie.
Oh, tie!
Okay, so don't tell Shanice because she thinks it was a tie, but I'm like almost 100% sure that I beat her. And that's how it's done, guys. Stay tuned for amazing tech ideas that you can do during this holiday. But right now, let's get back to the studio.
How cool was that? And for once, I'm not standing here with FOMO. I love how technology is giving us really amazing options for fun and entertainment. Now, I know lots of you love gaming, and our next guest definitely agrees with you. Perfect Zikhali is the Managing Director of Ikasi Sports. They've just partnered on a super exciting project and he's here to tell us more about it. Welcome!
What is Ikasi Esports and what does the organization do?
So we are a gaming and esports organization. We're also a gaming lifestyle brand and we basically play games for a living. To put it short.
What is this new partnership that Shanice was talking about earlier on?
So she was talking about us going to Western Cape for a vaccination drive where we were encouraging the youth to get vaccinated. So we were there to, motivate the youth to get vaccinated by, having a gaming setup. So for you to play the games, for you to be able to participate in the games, you had to get vaccinated, and then we were going to put you in a tournament where you get to play games and win awesome prizes like gaming pads, headsets, all that nice stuff.
Let's have one more question.
Why did you decide to combine gaming with COVID-19 vaccine? And do you have to be vaccinated to attend the event?
So what made us decide to join it? Because we didn't come up with the event, but they asked us to join. So because they were looking for some attraction for the youth. Because one of the biggest things now the government is trying to do is trying to get the youth vaccinated. Because it seems like we are dragging our feet when it comes to that. So they were like, hey, what can you two bring the kids over? So they decided to bring gaming over there.
Wow, Perfect, that's such an amazing idea. And I know you guys want to hear lots more, but we'll catch up with the conversation a bit later because there's still lots to share on the show. In today's Brain Teaser, we're going to need all of our out-of-the-box thinkers and problem solvers to step forward. Yes, all you sideways thinkers. Let's see if you can solve today's Brain Teaser. A truck drove to a village and met 4 cars. How many vehicles were going to the village? Pretty simple, right? If you think you have the right answer, then send it to our WhatsApp line or you can enter on our socials. Remember, only the first correct answer will be accepted as the winner. And you can win an awesome data bundle. So, get entering! Welcome back to it. You're still tuned into Techno Squad, and today we're helping you beat the holiday boredom by showing you the coolest tech activities to keep you entertained.
But Shanice and I have checked the figures, and we're still battling a pandemic. So we need to remember whatever activities we're doing during the holidays, the squad still needs to be safe.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Remember to wear your mask, sanitize, and always keep your social distance. But right now, it's time to share another exciting experience called Hint Hunt Cape Town. Let's take a look.
Hey Techno Squad, what's up? Today we're here to figure out the coolest ways to spend your holiday. We're here at Hint Hunt to complete Operation Mindful. Let's go.
So good morning guys, I'm Matthew. I will be your host for this game. So you guys will be playing the 2 experiences, the Amazing Race plus the escape rooms combined, which is an outdoor escape room. that is what you guys are playing. It's called Operation Mindful.
Today, our team will be taking on our Operation Mindful experience, which is an outdoor escape game. It takes the best of an amazing race and the best of an escape room and puts it together. They'll be taking on clues and challenges to save the world.
Okay, so now we're pointing it at her.
It's for such important. I am Laura, your superior. If you are ever stuck, I will be here to help you. In order to stop spider tech, you need to follow Dr. Berkman's clues diligently.
The immersive outdoor experience lets players use devices and technology like augmented reality to navigate a fun-filled adventure and problem-solving experience that has a great mix of real-world and fantasy.
And we must follow the clues. And for scanning the card correctly, we got 1,000 extra points. Woo! So the aim of our mission was to create an antivirus for a virus that was produced that makes it possible for scientists to predict exactly what humans are thinking. And this virus was released into the groundwater system. So this virus is ingested through the water. And we had to create an antivirus to prevent this from occurring.
If you shine the torch on the notes, a number appears. 2785.
5.
No!
This is stressful!
Okay.
The mission that we failed at was, the mission was to defuse a bomb. And we failed because it was actually kind of hard to see the code. And it blew up right in our faces.
There the bomb exploded.
It was a bit of a shaky start, but the team learned from their mistakes and it was on to the next mission.
Operation Mindful is a mixed reality game. And what that means is we'll be taking components, physical components from the real world in their action pack and mixing it with augmented reality, which is activated through their iPad. So when the teams point at certain physical objects, they're brought to life through the augmented reality on the iPad.
Using technology like the GPS, the tablet, the smartphone and the game-like setup added to the feeling that they really had to save the world and they were running out of time.
So on the tablet there was different colors of stuff. So in the case was a box of like potions, and then it would tell us a certain amount that we had to write down of like H2O. And then we had to put a certain amount of drops of each one of the bottles, and then that would make the color.
Yeah.
Purple.
That's a bit of purple.
Wait, it's purple, guys. Purple. Is our answer? Yes. Yay! Got the antivirus, guys.
Okay, let's close it up and pack it up, guys.
I think we did amazingly. I think we worked amazingly as a team, and it was extremely exhilarating once all of the pieces of the puzzle fell into place and we solved the mission. So I really, really enjoyed it.
So now we need just to throw the antivirus into the groundwater system. I'll take a picture of you guys while you guys are throwing the antivirus in.
Okay, let's do that.
1, 2, 3.
Don't spill it on my shoes now.
There we go. Sorted.
So I enjoyed playing this game called Mindful because it reminded me of like a game I played at home. And to have that experience in real life is excellent.
You did it! Thanks to you, Operation Mindful was successful. You have stopped the activation sequence from spider tech and saved humanity from mind control. Congratulations! Unofficial Wise Agents. Welcome to our organization, and see you next time.
Wow, guys, that's it. I'm definitely hooked, and I will be back next time. Well, I think while you guys are back in the studio, I'll try again.
Guys, I just love seeing the squad getting excited. Augmented reality, teamwork, problem solving, fun and laughs. All the things we love to see. Speaking about getting excited and solving problems, welcome back, squad. Let's jump straight into it.
What games are gonna be at the pop-up tournament, and who can be a part of it?
We were playing games like FIFA and Taken, 7, and anyone could join. Anyone from the ages of 12 and above could join. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you could join. We had a couple of girls also coming through to play with the boys. So yeah, even though we didn't have a lot of boys, but we also love to see some of the girls coming in to participate, and some of them won a couple of prizes here and there. But yeah, anyone could join.
Who would like to go up next?
So Perfect, where are the tournaments taking place?
They only took place there at the vaccination drive, but we do plan on hosting more, and we're still in talks with the guys from the Western Cape to see if we can have something bigger, that could spread around the Western Cape, and hopefully other provinces see this as an opportunity to also get some of the people in their provinces vaccinated, so we can also do a nationwide tour. That'll be cool.
Let's have one more question.
Who can get vaccinated, and if you are vaccinated, what do you have to bring with you?
So at the vaccination drive we were at, it was everyone from the ages of 12 and above. So you just needed your proof of identity, something that has your ID number on it, like your birth certificate if you are under 16, and if you're over 16 you need your ID, and then after that you get vaccinated. And when you get vaccinated they give you a card or some certificate or some proof that you got vaccinated, and then that's what you bring to us to play in these tournaments. And then after you give that to us, then it's all up to you. You have to play, show that you're the best, and then you can win some prizes.
Perfect. The squad seems to like the idea of promoting vaccinations paired with a gaming tournament. I'm sure lots of squad members were inspired. Remember to head over to our social media and let us know if you have any questions or comments. Welcome back. If you've just joined us, where have you been? Hack and I have been sharing the coolest activities to beat the holiday boredom.
And we've also been sharing some safety tips. Did you know it was South African scientists who detected the new Omicron variant and alerted the rest of the world?
Earlier this season, we visited the virology lab at Stellenbosch University, and I can tell you that we have some of the most amazing scientists who are literally working around the clock to help in the fight against COVID-19. So the least we can do is play our part and follow the rules. Right now, though, it's time to meet up with Robin in the Tech Lab. Hey there, Techno Squad! Welcome to the Tech Lab, where you're always going to be learning something new, fun and exciting. So what's on the menu today, Robin?
Today we'll be building a traffic light, but a little bit more complex.
Ooh, okay. So what do we need?
We'll be needing a Arduino Uno microcontroller, something called a breadboard, some male-to-male wires, a connector cable, LEDs, and also resistors.
So I heard you mention Arduino, but what exactly does that mean?
So Arduino is an open source software that anybody can change, and it's actually this microcontroller over here. But a microcontroller is actually a microcomputer, alright? Which actually makes sure that everything else in the system runs smoothly, things like peripherals. And an example of a peripheral would be memory banks.
Okay, awesome. So what's the first step?
The first step would be to grab the breadboard.
Breadboard.
Alright, and then you can grab a male-to-male wire, any one you want. Right, so we're going to plug it in to that place over there, and then the next thing we're going to do is grab an LED. So it doesn't exactly matter which one you put in first, since both of these little legs, if you will, work as positive and negative terminals. So let's plug it in like that. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing we would do is add resistors over here. And resistors are really important in an electrical circuit if you've got a lot of power coming from, say, a laptop. And the reason why we don't want too much power going through our circuit is because it would be too much for the LEDs to handle, and it would basically just pop. Awesome stuff. And then we take the last LED. Awesome stuff. The next thing we would do is grab our Arduino Uno microcontroller. Then we would plug it into pin 13 over there. This is very important since it's going to come into our code at a later stage. Then we plug this part into pin 12 and then pin 11. it's the last one. Now that we have that, we just have to make a few more adjustments. So you can pass me another one. And this one over here, go from this spot to this spot over there. Alright, so now we have everything more or less connected. So the next thing we would do is to power it up. So I've got one that has been perfectly made over here, and let's go over to the Arduino IDE software. Alright, now that we have everything ready and made, the next thing we're going to do is plug in this cable, which will feed power into the microcontroller, powering the rest of the circuit. Okay, awesome. Let's just make a few adjustments over here. Let's plug it in. So there will be a small light over here that will show that it has now gone on. So the first thing we would do is to write our long code over here, and then we verify it to make sure that there's no problems in our code, and then we would upload it. Okay. We are, so to say, ready. And it will then flash.
Oh, like that green light over there.
Just like that.
And then amber. And then the last one would be red, right?
Yes, of course.
And red. There you have it, Techno Squad. We actually made a working traffic light. And if you want to find out more, go check out our socials at Techno Squad S3. See you there. In today's brain teaser, we're going to need all of our out-of-the-box thinkers and problem solvers to step forward. Yes, all you sideways thinkers. Let's see if you can figure out today's brain teaser. We told you that a truck was driving to a village and met 4 cars. We asked you how many vehicles were going to the village. If you answered 1 vehicle, then you would be right. You see, only the truck was going to the village. I told you that you needed to think outside the box. I hope you managed to get it right. Whether you're living at the coast or inland, whether you're going in search of a 3D adventure or you're trying an augmented reality team experience, we hope we've inspired you to beat the boredom and discover the amazing options that are out there.
You've definitely inspired me.
Glad I did.
And don't forget to be safe out there, squad. Wear your mask, sanitize, and social distance. And before you hit the waves, remember, we're still in the 4th wave.
Facts. Guys, we've reached the end of another amazing show. Remember, you can still keep in touch online on IG, WhatsApp and YouTube. So, show us some love. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you here, same time, same place, next week. Bye!